girlfriend, as your boyfriend, depending, and you tell them every of your secrets. You share your good moments, your sad moments, your happy moments with this person. In fact, everything about you, your flaws, your weaknesses, you tell this person, and this person accepts you the way you are. Whatever you tell him or her, they all accept. Like, it's fine. I like you the way you are. I like the fact that you're like this, you're like that, and all of that. They accept you the way you are, and you devote hours to this person. By the time you have divulged all this personal information, your sad moments, your happy moments to this person, you feel you are on the same page with this person. Sometimes you even send them cash, you send them, cash, you you send them SMS, you ask after them, you're always checking up on them, you cannot do without them, you ask them if they've eaten and all of that, just like you do in your normal relationship. Then, when you ask this person to do a video call with you, they will start withdrawing from you. When you ask this person that you want both of you to meet in person, to have a physical meeting whereby you both get to know yourselves, you both get to know who you've been speaking with for months, they will start withdrawing, they'll start distancing themselves from you. They no longer call you, they start avoiding you. In fact, they make demands that will push you away. They make demands that will make you not to want to get involved with them. And when this starts happening, you're gonna say you don't enter one chance. By that time, you don't realize say you don't enter one chance. You feel so bad, you feel crushed in spirit. In fact, you realize that this person has been deceiving you all this while. And when you think about the hours you've spent, talking with this person, how you have given this person your heart, your love, how you have cared for this person, and how you have given money, because in relationship money is usually involved. How you have given your material resources to ensure that this person, is comfortable, the person likes you, and a whole lot of other things. And at the end of the day, what you get is medicine. What you get is just simply the seed. In that manner, we will say that you just got catfished. Yes, you just got catfished. Like, the person didn't take you serious, the person just catfished you. That is it. Now let's go to the proper definition of what catfishing is, because maybe with this explanation you did not understand it, you still did not understand it. Don't worry, I'm going to explain. Simply put, being catfished is like an online deceit. Someone you're dating online, online dating. You've met someone on Instagram, you've met someone on Facebook, and you've DM'd them. They gave you their personal number. You start communicating with them, feeling that you're on the same page, that this person likes you as much as you like him or her. And you devote your time talking to them on phone. You send them your pictures. Some even go as far as sending nude pictures. You send money, you send all of those things. And at the end of the day, you realize that they were just fooling you. You were just being fooled. And while this is going on, you would realize that this person lied about himself or herself. This person lied about the kind of job they do, lied about where they live, lied about almost everything about themselves. Nothing about themselves is true. And you were busy telling them the truth about you. You were busy revealing your true self to them when they are busy catfishing you, deceiving you. However, a lot of people have fallen for this. Sometimes you get to see that you think you're dating a guy, that's if you're a lady, you think you're dating a guy of maybe 30 something years of age or 20 something years of age. And by the time you start requesting for a video call, if the person actually or eventually considered to a video call, you see that you're talking to an older man. Then if you're a man, you see that you've been talking with an older woman, because at times the way people sound on phone, you can't actually tell their age from the way they sound. So you will not know, except you get to that point of asking for a video call. I want to see who I've been speaking with, or a physical meeting. I want to know, I want to see this person. Now, let's see the effects and dangers of catfishing. Now that you've understood what catfishing is, for the person who has been catfished or for the person who's been deceived, the whole experience can be very damaging. It can be terrible for the person, especially when, for people who do not know how to manage disappointment, who do not know how to get hold of themselves when they are being disappointed. It can be very terrible for them. It's quite difficult trying to manage themselves, manage the situation, get a firm grip on themselves, and move on. It's usually difficult, and most times it tends to affect their mental health. Now, I understand that aspect, but while you're trying to talk to someone online, make sure that you're ready to manage whatever the outcome is. Make sure you're ready to, have a firm hold on yourself if it eventually turns out that you've been catfished. Make sure that you know how to manage yourself, you know how to manage your emotions, because at times someone will just um come out from a very bad relationship, like you broke up with your partner, you're just leaving a bad relationship, or maybe it wasn't a bad relationship, but for some reason, maybe irreconcilable differences, you decide to break up with your partner. Now you're trying to heal the wounds of the breakup, and you started an online dating, and eventually, after months of you feeling that you've been healed, feeling that all is well, you were catfished. You know, they catfished you. At that point, you will break down. At that point, you will not be yourself. It is just natural. That is why it is important that you tell yourself that whatever comes out of this experience, whatever comes out from this online relationship, online dating, I will take it. I Though I will not try to I will try to acknowledge the fact that there are some people who actually have beautiful relationship that they built from online dating. I know a few persons who got married as a result of meeting themselves online. They started dating online, and before you know it, they got married. Yes, there are people like that. There are situations like that. I would not disagree to that fact. But do remember that most times online relationships doesn't go down well, because people try to live fake lives online. People do not live their real lives. They don't expose their real self. You see someone who will be, let's say, the person is staying in somewhere in your state. The person will come to Facebook and tell you he or she lives in UK. You understand? Someone who stays in Ajegunle will still tell you that he or she is staying in US. You know, all of that kind of fake life. Everybody is trying to belong, and with this trend of fake it till you make it, everybody is just faking almost everything. That is why you really need to be careful if you want to do an online dating. Personally, I prefer a physical dating where you get to meet the person, you get to know what they look like, you get to know if this is what you're looking for, if this is your spec or not. Because most times people tend to date people they are not comfortable with, people that ordinarily you can never catch them with, like they can't be with this person, nothing will make them as in have anything to do with this person. But because the person in question is really, really hiding his or her identity. Let's take, for example, you like a woman that is busty, a woman that has breasts, a woman that also has um hips, very good hips, a woman that is quite curvy. But then you see a Facebook picture of someone in the person's profile or display picture, you see a very curvy lady with breasts and all of that. You were attracted to this person, not knowing that the real person does not have breasts. The real person is not even curvy, and you fell for her. You start calling her baby, mommy, all of those pet names. The next thing you start sending money. The next thing you always asking, have you eaten? Have you done this? Have you poo poo? All of those kind of questions you start asking them. And by the time you request for a physical meeting, you get to see that this person isn't your spec. This person isn't really what you're looking for in a woman. And at that time, you feel that you've been deceived, you've been catfished. And when you stop calling this person over, maybe after the physical meeting, you realize that the person is not coffee, and for that reason, you cannot go ahead with the relationship. You start withdrawing from the person. Do you know what that person will feel? The person will feel that she has been catfished. You too, you will feel that you have been catfished. All right. So that is what it is. That is how these things work. So if you must do an online dating, I am not saying it is wrong. I'm not saying it is wrong, because most times people who do online dating, um, especially people who catfish others, they have something, they have skeleton in their cupboards. There is something they are hiding from. There is something shady about them that they don't want you to know. They keep hiding it, while at the same time making you believe that you are on the same page with them. Online dating has its good side and has its bad side, just like everything in life has its advantages and disadvantages. But just to know that it is also extremely dangerous, especially when you don't know who you're speaking to, and somehow you find yourself being coerced into sending explicit photographs or messages, sending your naked pictures, sending nude pictures to this person. By the time the person has sweet talked you into sending those pictures, you start sending them. And when you send those pictures, just be assured that anything can happen. You might just wake up one day and you see yourself trending on social media. Your naked, sorry, not you trending, but rather your naked pictures trending on social media. Now, away from that, let's look at reason people catfish. There are so many reasons why people decide to catfish online. Obviously, they are all negative reasons, but some are worse than the others. Some are actually very, very terrible. Number one is poor self esteem. Just like I used the example of someone who is not quite curvy, and she knows she's not curvy, but after taking a picture and seeing that she's not curvy, what she will do is she will just go and use a picture editing app to edit her pictures, add the necessary places she needs to add, like the breast area, the bum bum area. She will just add and enlarge them. And when she uses it as a profile picture, you, my guy, you go there one place, can't cite the picture. Can't they die for the picture or not before the person? Can't they why? As this babe day for picture, she one day for real life. You could just they imagine. And before you know it, you contact them. And this is the reason why this person edited her picture, so you can get attracted and contact them. So someone who has poor self-esteem is likely to engage in this act of catfishing. Because a lot of women edit their pictures, using picture app, add places. If they don't have enough hips, they'll add. They don't have if they're not busty, they'll add in the breast area. And by the time they finish, they post it. You start, imagining how this person will look like in real life. So people who are not comfortable with how they look, people who are not comfortable with their appearance, maybe they feel that a man can never approach them A man can never, ask them out. The next thing, they want to catfish so as to draw men to themselves, so that to make them appear attractive, so they can, you know, get a man. Now let's go to the number two reason. Number two reason could be depression or anxiety. A person suffering from depression or anxiety might choose to catfish as a way of distraction. Like when someone is depressed, or when something is really, really bothering someone. What they do is they engage in the act of catfishing to make them feel good, to make them feel relieved. They see it as a game because they don't see it as real. The purpose is for them to catfish. So they see it as a game. They play games with you. They do all of that. You send them message, I love you. They reply you. Thereby, they are feeling good. But obviously, they do not want to get anything out of that relationship. Some people also catfish to hide their identity. And this is one of the most dangerous issues with catfishing. They are hiding who they are, which means everything about them, every information about them could be lies, ranging from their age, ranging from where they live, and the educational background, their career. Everything about them is just fake. Nothing is real. And these ones are doing it on purpose. They are doing it on purpose. Most times they will pretend to be someone else entirely. They will make you believe that they are someone else. They will start chatting with you. You will think you're chatting with so and so person, not knowing that you're chatting with an imposter. So this motive of catfishing is a very dangerous one, because at times someone can use it to lure another person to a dangerous situation. Someone can use it to lure someone to even get killed. And that's why I tell people, be wary of online dating, online relationship. If you must do it, be very, very careful. If you must do it, make sure that within weeks of speaking to this person, ask for a physical meeting. Then another reason people engage in catfishing could be to target revenue or to get money from another person. Some people will hide everything they are, and be chatting with either a man or a woman, simply because they want to milk the person. They want to get money from this person. Some will be to, as a way of revenge. Let's say you broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and after some months, you see the person opening another Facebook account or Instagram account. Person will start following you. Person will send you a message, and you reply, like that, because he already knows you. He already knows what might interest you or attract you. They will use that area of interest to get into you. And by the time it seems you're falling for this person, they will break up with you. They will disappear. That some people use it as a way of, being revengeful, as a way of taking revenge on another person, especially when they feel that their relationship with you did not work, and so they must make you angry. They must hurt you in one way or the other. Even if it means hurting you emotionally, they must do it. Some people also catfish because they want to explore their sexuality. They want to explore a reality that is not theirs. Some people might be male, but they will start chatting their fellow male with the intent of pretending to be a woman. People did these things, they are not new to us. They do these things. Now, having having explained reasons why people catfish others, let's go to how you can spot a catfish. How you can spot someone who wants to catfish you. Well, it's all too easy to be naive and believe that being a good person who values honesty will also attract those types of people to you. The fact that you are a good person, you're a kind person, you're a caring person, that people that will be attracted to you will be people in that category. People that are good, people that are kind, people who cares about you. No, not at all. The fact that you're good doesn't attract good people to you. In fact, the fact that you are good attracts bad people to you. While it's not a flaw, always a flaw to see the best in others, we all want to concentrate on the good in others. We all want to see the best in others. But we do not want to quickly overlook red flags and end up disappointed. When you sight a red flag in a relationship, the good thing you can do for yourself is to do the needful, to walk away. Because that thing that you might refuse to walk away from will bring you down. A lot of women, marriages have brought them down. Marriages have taken their lives. Likewise, men. So this is the reason why you need to be careful in whatever you do. Some people will trust their online friend, trust them, online boyfriend, online girlfriend, trust them so much that they will reveal every information about them to this person, and later the person will start trying to blackmail them. Well, if you pour your attention into learning how to spot a catfish, it will be easier for you to see one. It will be easier for you to identify one and quickly, end the relationship or break up, so you don't feel disappointed or you don't end up disappointed. Now, when you start chatting with someone online, or when someone starts chatting with you online, the first thing you need to do as a smart person is to Google their name and email address. Google their name and email address. That's one of the easiest ways to track down your online boyfriend, girlfriend, or lover. Go to Google search, type in their full name, type in their email addresses, and although sometimes there may be no result, but at least try. Make sure you put quotation marks around your search word, because it will ensure only the specific word, email, or phrase you searched for that will pop up in the result. So search for this, your online lover. Search for them in Google. At least it will help you. That's a way to start. Then the second one is that you need to pay attention to details in photos. You and this person are already online friends, so you can go to their profile, check them out, check their pictures to know if their pictures are consistent. You know what I mean by being consistent? At least this particular face is what you're seeing in all the pictures, although with different dresses, but it is still that same person. That's how you can pay attention to details. You can also pay attention to what they post. Pay attention to what they post. That also can give you an insight into the person you are dating. Some people do not have real gallery, especially one whose intent is to deceive people. They only have one picture there, or sometimes they use picture of other things, pictures of other people. When you see pictures of other people, in the person's gallery, please make sure that this person is not responsible. If the person is not being consistent, he is posting pictures, but not his pictures, but pictures of, a lot of persons, people that you know and people that you don't know. Know that this person has a skeleton in his or her cupboard, that the person is not real. You can also check out their friends on Facebook or their followers on Instagram. Check out their friends. Who are their friends? Who are these people's friends? You might have a mutual friend who is the person's friend. You can strike up a conversation with that mutual friend to know the kind of person you are dealing with, to know the kind of person your man or your woman is. If you're unable, if you search the person on Google and you're not able to get a complete name, email address of this person, you can do an image search for their photos. Do a Google image search for their photos. The majority of catfishers, though, do not use the original photos. They prefer to use any random picture they see on Facebook or Instagram. Sometimes they will use celebrity pictures and all of that. In fact, that should be a red flag for you when someone doesn't post his or her pictures on their page or on their profile. It should be a red flag. When you ask why, they will tell you, I'm a private person, I'm a private person. No, they are not private person. They know what they are doing. The intent is to deceive you and nothing else. Then, after you must have checked out their friends, you can also check out their interactions with their friends. How do these people interact with their friends? What kind of conversations do this person hold with his or her friends? Sometimes their friends will post their birthday messages, happy birthday and all of that, post it on their profile. You get to allow them, you get to watch their comments, watch how they comment, watch their conversations, everything about them. Just keep a tab on them. You will get to know if this person is real or fake. If you don't occasionally see I miss you or let's hang out from his or her friends, let's say male friends or female friends, you don't see I miss you, babe, longest time, oh babe, how you dey? You don't see all those kind of slangs, just know that this person's intent is to deceive. So just pay attention to details and you will get to know when someone is about to defraud you, is about to catfish you, you will know. Then you can ask about what the person does for a living. Obviously, they will lie to you about what they do for a living. But then you can track them down. How? By keeping on the watch. By watching what they post online. Because most people post their businesses online. Most people post their offices online, but this person do not post anything. I tell you, there is a problem. The person wants to catfish you. Sometimes they will tell you they work they work at Shell, they work all these big companies. They will start, I work as this, I work as that. But I tell you, it's all lies. If they work in such big companies, don't you think they should have friends from such companies? Friends who comment on their pictures, friends who like their pictures and posts. Then if you speak with this person on phone, how does the person sound? That's another thing for you to also think about. That is, if you're paying attention to details, you ask yourself, how does this person sound? Does this person sound like a man? Does this person sound like a woman? Then at that point, you need to start requesting for a video call, you need to start asking the person that you need to get to know him or her better. So request for a video call, because if you do request for a video call, it will be obvious that you want to know them better and they wouldn't want it. They will withdraw. Make sure you ask for video calls on time so that you don't get emotionally entangled before asking for video calls and the next minute the person leaves you. It wouldn't be a good thing. If someone you met online, you've been communicating with, is asking you for money, just know that the person wants to catfish you. Every time they're asking you for airtime, they are reminding you that, baby, you promised me rent. Baby, what about grocery shopping? If they are always reminding you of this, just tell yourself, be rest assured that these persons are after your pocket. And when you understand that they're after your pocket, you know what to do? You just have to unfriend them, if possible, block them, if possible, delete them. Well, at this juncture, I am going to stop here, right? Maybe some other time we'll continue on how you can spot someone who wants to catfish you. But know today that when you hear catfish, it is not just the fish you eat. Know that catfish is online deceivers. People who come online as people who are interested in you, they want to date you, but yet they are out there to deceive you. The intent is on deceit. They want to deceive you. They don't want any relationship with you. They just want to milk you and leave you shattered. Is that what you want for yourself? Well, obviously not. I also know that you do not want that for yourself. Well, at this juncture, let's play some music, and we are not, the conversation has not ended, but let's play some music. Don't go anywhere, okay? Because I'm still here.